Hi there, Libra. How are you guys doing? I really hope this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love general messages as a general reading. So the roles might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down the description box below for a personal reading with me. Okay. So in this reading, Libra, it's going to be a you versus them format. I'm going to be pulling card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today, what their energy currently is like, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? Wow. Libra. So this person's current energy, they have the Four of Pentacles, they have the Six of Pentacles, and they also have the Two of Pentacles. You might be dealing with an earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But anyway, this person right now, I feel that this person right now is very much focused on what is seen, what they're being seen, okay? In a way that for them, how you see them is very important. But in a sense, I feel that in terms of them wanting to put some sort of a practical effort within the connection, it's something that this person doesn't really want to do at this very moment. We're going to see in the future, because I feel that this person right now is being a bit unstable within their life. But it's somebody here who likes to give the impression towards other people they have things kind of like figured out, but not really, okay? Now, in the past, they have the Page of Wands and also the Emperor. You might be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. From your side, you have the Eight of Pentacles and the Devil card. You might be dealing with a Capricorn as well. But anyway, I feel that in the past, you guys put like a lot of effort into this connection. A lot of effort into this connection. But somehow, this connection kind of like triggered some sort of trauma within you. And it has a lot to do with them kind of like being a bit... all that they're doing is all for themselves, okay? I feel that this person really is a type of person who would deliberately or intentionally kind of like create some sort of distance or create some sort of space between the both of you, just to know how are you going to be reacting on that. But I feel that in the past, you guys kind of like put like really diligent effort within this connection, even though this person is obviously trying to test you in the past. Now, in the present moment, this person is the Ten of Pentacles and also the Eight of Wands. From your side, you have the Seven of Pentacles and you also have the Three of Swords. Something is hurting you right now. Okay, but there's something here that you're waiting for something. We're going to clarify what that is. However, in this person's energy, to be fully honest with you, Libra, like if anybody were ever going to ask them, like, who do you see yourself settling down with? It's going to be Libra. It's going to be you. Okay, but I feel that this person right now is dealing with like a lot of stuff within their own world that they need to get to. And I feel that you might have kind of like communicated your fear or your hurt to this person, and you would like to see how they would respond to it. But this person is taking it as more of like an overwhelming type of energy. Well, like I'm overwhelming with this news. I'm overwhelmed with this communications, or I'm overwhelmed with this type of information. You might accuse him of something too, but if, with the Three of Swords here, it's more about you feeling the hurt and you're kind of like still waiting on it. We're going to clarify what this is. In the future, they have the Sun card and also the Star card. They still see you as your wish fulfillment. As their wish fulfillment, they do see you as somebody here who kind of like, I don't feel that this person has ever felt the same way that they've ever done with you, in all honesty, but you want more. You want something more. Something in which this person is not given. So I feel that in the future, you guys are going to be very strict on your boundaries, and you're going to be very strict about your standard, even though it's going to hurt you, or even though, like, Ten of Swords talks about radical acceptance. Yeah. Ten of Swords doesn't always equate to pain, but it also can equate to you having positivity that whatever comes my way is going to be better. You're kind of like done putting up with this stuff. So let's clarify them. One of the biggest challenges within this connection is the Page of Cups and also the Six of Swords. So one person here is kind of like purposefully or intentionally trying to avoid another person in a way to test the other person, because they know that the other person is the Page of Cups. This could be them doing this to you. Page of Cups is actually one of my favorite cards, in all honesty, because Page of Cups just talks about a very innocent, naive, old, us before we got hurt or before we got burned by anybody. Page of Cups just talks about a naive toddler who thinks that their mother or their parents is their hero, right? Like it's more like that. Like they'd be willing to give everything to their parents. It's like that. So let's clarify them. I want to clarify the Ten of Pentacles from their side first. This person sees you as someone who's here. In their eyes, you're this tall, you're this high, you know what I mean? Like they see you as someone who's so good emotionally, and they see you as someone who they could trust, who's very reliable. Who, for some of you, you might also have like a lot of money, or your network is so good, or your name is so good, or you're so beautiful. But anyway, they see you as that type of person, but the energy in which they're coming towards you is the Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups is a totally different level, right? Because the Knight of Cups is more about like the charmer or the negotiator, or, someone who is ready to charm and woo someone. But sometimes the Knight of Cups doesn't have the actions to back it up. So let's see. Let's clarify that Eight of Wands. I'm going to have to be very honest with you here, Libra. I think to some of you as well, this could actually talk about like a third party situation where this person is given energy towards another person as well, which you probably already find out. But if you haven't find out about it, it means that there's no third party situation, okay? Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Wow, you're very... This person is kind of like your weakness. If they were to be coming to you, even with just a mere breadcrumbing type of energy, you're loyal to them. Even them coming, I'm not calling you out, okay? This is a reading, but it's more about like, that's how I see it. When they come to you with the Knight of Cups energy, you're like, yep, I'm taking a giant leap of faith towards it. I'm going to be so loyal to you. And then you end up being disappointed because, again, they're just a Knight of Cups. Let's clarify that Eight of Wands. Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Strength card. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. Yeah, you're kind of like quite done. I think like you guys are in a position where you have one foot in and one foot out. One foot in is that, like, I feel that there are times where you guys are so successful in detaching yourself away from the situation, but like a mere high or just like them, charming or sweet talking you, you're like, damn, this person still got my heart. I'm still vulnerable towards this person. So I see that back and forth here, Libra, in all honesty. So Eight of Wands clarified by the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and also the Strength card. You're dealing with someone here who could be kind of like quite impulsive. Anything that they're feeling at this very moment is going to be the exact same thing that they're going to be doing. You know what I mean? So if they feel that, oh my God, like you're the love of my life right now, they're going to be literally be acting and also saying that you're the love of their life right now. They get sometimes very overwhelmed with emotions or overwhelmed with feelings. Now, because there's a Knight of Wands attached to it, it's more about them sometimes coming to you and be like, you know what, like I'm ready to settle down, I'm ready to have a family with you, or I'm ready to take this thing seriously with you, and etc., etc. But then when the reality hits about like them needing to put some sort of effort to have the Ten of Pentacles, that's when they freaked out. Because like, whoa, 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 that means that I need to lose my independence. That means that I need to lose my freedom. So yeah, that's how I see it. If you're single and ready to mingle, Libra, I feel that you guys might have somebody who is wanting to come to you very strongly. It's going to be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We will see how it goes in the future, okay? But to be honest with you, with the card laid out, before I even clarify the future, I can tell that I feel that if you're single and ready to mingle and you want to move towards something new, you got to be really, really careful of being attached to somebody too fast and too soon. Now let's clarify the star card in the future from their side. Star card, Sun card, Three of Swords. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords from their side. Very interesting. Now, this is interesting because, again, as I said earlier, right, like they do see you as their wish fulfillment. They do see you as somebody who is able to light up their heart like no one else can. In the heat of the moment, they feel that, God, I really want Libra. I'm ready for anything. I want to settle down with Libra. I want to commit with Libra, etc., etc. But when the reality hits, there's commitment, there's responsibility attached to it. That's when they freak out, okay? And then that's when they start acting funny. But I feel that this person doesn't really realize how that affected you. Not because you haven't told them, but because they couldn't understand it. I feel that in the future, you guys are going to be owning your emotions. You guys are going to be very honest with how you feel about a certain type of things. This is kind of like a rocky road, or very like an on and off thing. Like sometimes it got so hot and then it got cold. Because you're kind of like tired of the same pattern repeating itself over and over again. And when you're telling them what you're so disappointed about, or when you're telling them what upsets you so bad, this person kind of like take it personally because there's no accountability, you know what I mean? So let's clarify the Sun. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. One more. I feel that in Scorpio season, maybe by the end of Scorpio season, you guys are going to be much, much stronger. You're going to be very different than how you were in the past, where you really are going to be looking at this person from top to bottom, and you're going to be evaluating if this is actually worth your investment, and you know that you actually have choices. That's the difference here, is that you know that you have choices in the future. You know that the world is not going to end even if you don't end up with this person. And that's how things are going to be changing, okay? And this person is going to be kind of like quite shocked, because it's kind of like an energy that you never showed it to them. You never showed the energy of like you've got them figured. You know what I mean? You've never showed that. So they're going to be kind of like quite a bit confused by like, why are you suddenly evaluating me from top to bottom? I thought that you were in love with me. I thought that you're always going to be there for me. I thought that you're the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, so it would always enable me to do anything that I want. You know, I just need to breadcrumb. I just need to charm you, and probably, you know, promise in something, and you're going to be there. But why doesn't that method work anymore? Once it happens, Libra, I do see them. Once that happens and you're gaining more confidence within yourself, I see them finally extending something that you've never seen before. Yeah, it's the Ace of Pentacles. It's the start of something that is real in you with the Ace of Pentacles. But that only happens when you're in this energy, when you're in the energy of the Queen of Wands, where you know who you are, where you're passionate about what you're doing, when your confidence is an all-time high. Okay? How it's going to turn out, let's see the next week reading, okay? So let's pull some advice card for you here, Libra. For some of you, why detaching is easy is because you are having, or you are going to have another options that makes you feel good about yourself. Now let's pull some advice card for you, Libra. The advice here has nothing to do with the connection whatsoever, but it's more about you needing to find the passion within you about what is it that you used to love. I think that you're losing passion when it comes either to your work or to your hobbies or to your life. And in this Scorpio season, it's going to be a very, very good momentum or a very good moment for you to give rebirth to that love or give rebirth to that passion. It has nothing to do with the relationship, by the way. It's about you getting in love again with the things that you used to love doing. Because with the Ace of Wands here, it's your old self is being shedded, and then there's a birth of your new self, but then you will have to find it by your own. Okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Libra. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.